Hello, hope you all guys are doing well, and our today's topic of discussion will be AFSPA, Armed Forces Special Powers Act. And AFSPA 1950 is an act of Parliament of India which gives some types of special powers to the person of armed forces to maintain a public order and peace and security in the and people who are deployed in the disturbed areas. And the definition of disturbed areas in AFSPA is the place in which there are a lot of insurgencies from outside the region. And we have mostly the border areas in which there are a lot of insurgencies. And these border areas are especially the Jammu and Kashmir area region, and the second is the northeastern region. And mostly there are a lot of resurgencies from outside the states, and they want to disturb the peace and tranquility of these region and of these region. So now let us move to the other one how this act came into being. Okay, so came into being the first time this act was implemented in 1942, and it was enacted at the time as a form of ordinance and and it was at the time implemented to cope up, or we can say, to suppress the quit India movement which was started at the time. And after that, this act was implemented in 1947 to handle the pressure or situation which was arrived at the time due to the partition of India. So government handled the people by enacting the AFSPA Act at the time, and later after that in 1983 this act was implemented in the Chandigarh and Punjab area at the time, and later, and sorry, I forgot to mention about it. This act was also implemented in 1958 in the northeastern region, and mostly the region of Nagaland, and the Nagaland was a part of Assam at the time, and later it spread to the other seven sisters of the northeast. And in 1983 it was implemented in the Punjab and Chandigarh area, and in 1990 this act was implemented in the Jammu and Kashmir region, and after that it is still now there in the Jammu and Kashmir region. Okay, so now let us move forward and get to know that what type of special powers has been given to the to the armed forces person in the AFSPA Act. And the first one is that this act gave power to the armed persons to search to search premises or vehicles of any local people, to arrest anyone without any warrant. And the third one is to open fire at anyone and who are disturbing the peace and tranquility of a state and of a region. And they also can restrict people to form and organize above the number of 5 people. And so these are some of the powers which are given to the persons or people of persons of the armed forces under AFSPA Act. And now a lot of people, they always try to say that the government is actually misusing the AFSPA Act. But now I want to share with you some quotes, like and the quotes are: we can find paradise under the shade of swords. And the other one is that if you want the peace, then you should also be ready for the war. So we know that there are a lot of insurgents available present at the different region of India, like in the northeast, also in the Jammu and Kashmir region, and mostly in the Jammu and Kashmir region. The Pakistani people, they are infiltrators, and also in the northeast there are a lot of insurgencies. So how would we able to cope up with all types of these situations? Will be a question mark on for the people who always try to say that AFSPA is an act which is misused by the government. And also, if we talk about the armed forces, then people, they also try to say that the armed forces are misusing the act, and they are actually torturing people and killing people, the innocent people who do not have any type of acts, who didn't have did any type of wrong act. So these are some of the things about that. And now we know that since the armed forces of India, like Indian Navy, Army and Air Force, and also the Central Assisted police forces like BSF, ITBP, SSB, CRPF, and all these types of institutions are actually very elite institutions, and these institutions do not want that their reputation will be tarnished by these types of acts. So they take care of all these types of things, but we know that we also are humans, and humans can make errors, and the cause of these errors are like the human error and input failure, wrong inputs, intelligence failure, and technical failures. So these all can be the issues of the misinformation about the AFSPA, and so that's why there are different type of people. That is unfortunate that a different type of people, many people, they lost their life due to these types of human errors. So we apologize for that, but we cannot forget about AFSPA. We cannot eliminate the act AFSPA because there are a lot of security reasons will be there if we will repeal the AFSPA act. And now let us move forward to the some types of insurgencies which are available in the region. Like in the Jammu and Kashmir region, we know that the people of Pakistan, they are actually the infiltrators who just want to disturb the area. And also in the northeast region, there are different types of organizations like PKRP, means People's Republic Party, People's Republic Party of Kangali, and it is the party which is belong to Manipur. And the second one is the NSCN, National Socialist Council of Nagaland, and NSCN Khabalang, and it is present in the Nagaland region. And also the ULFA. ULFA means ULFA is actually a organization which is present in the Assam, and they want to destabilize the region of Assam, and that is the issue. So that's why we know that AFSPA is a very important act to be implemented, and we cannot do without the AFSPA act. So these were some of the facts about the AFSPA act. Hope you all guys understand it well, and if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe the videos, and press the bell icon and subscribe the channel. Okay, have a good day. Thank you for listening the video. And if you guys think that there are a lack in my speech and what things you should want that I should improve, you can mention that in the comment box. Thank you.